Hello, how are you? How are you today? Good afternoon, dear friends, dear students all over the world. Teacher Abdullah with you in lesson 16 today, inshallah. Okay, in this lesson, that is maybe if you have a book, as I try to advise you, it is better to owning books so as to following me in order to try to make copy between the book and this. Okay, really at the beginning of this lesson 16, that is try to deal about the numbers. But I think no one that has a problem in numbers because it is very easy for everyone to deal with the numbers correctly without any mistakes because you're dealing with the money every day in your life. For this reason, if anyone said to you that count from 1 to 10 is going to be so easy, from 10 to 100,000, I think it's so easy for you, okay? So that I forget about the numbers and we came to the sentence because the problem that is we suffering as the students exactly here in numbers, okay? Or no, in sentence, not in numbers, okay? Because we want to make resolution to this. Be attention please to the green board in order to understand what that means exactly. Reader 1, lesson 16. This is what we have, lesson 16 today. In this lesson, according to this green board, that is, we try to make just only two questions. The other questions, that is, you have to answering in your book, okay? The first question, that is, we're asking this so as to know the numbers of the thing that is we try to know it about them. How many rooms are there in the school? How many rooms are there in the school? From this question, that is, we want to know the numbers of the room that is should be in the school, okay? Here, any school is different than other school, okay? But here, for example, we make this answer. The answer that is there are 4 rooms in the school. Okay, our purpose here that is in the sentence, how to answer. If anyone asks you, how many rooms are there in the school? Okay, in order to make a sentence or make a statement to these questions, okay, the first word that is we try to use to say there, to pick this out, there, and then you have to bring this for the second. This is the first and this is the second, and then you have to bring the numbers, and after the numbers you should have to bring the nouns that is we try to answering, and then we have to make it like this. It could be there are 4 rooms in the school. This is the first questions. And the second questions, how many pens have you? Have you? This is different than the first questions. How many pens have you? Here is so simple. That is, you have to say, I have 3 pens, for example. If you do not have, you have to say that I have not or I haven't. I haven't pens. I haven't pens. These numbers, okay, should be changed according to the numbers of the pens you have. And the other question that is should be how many pens has your teacher? Has your teacher? Instead of that, you have to say our teacher has instead of have. Our teacher has 3 pens, for example. This is could be. Okay, this example for 2 questions. You have to follow in this lesson 16 and then you will get the others sentence, okay? You have to make your answering, and this is your exercise you can follow. There is something here should be changed. This is really not to be like that. This example, you have to make your own question by this way. For example, how many? This is should be changed. For example, how many men are there in the house? For example, how many men are there in the house? How many girls are there in the school, for example? Okay, how many sellers are there in the market, for example? This could be changed, but I think how many here that is cannot be changed, and there is very little bit different. When we say how many, this is for countable nouns. Beside this, we have how much. We say how much. We use how much when the nouns that is could be uncountable numbers. For example, how much water in the sea? How much water in the sea? Or how much water in a planet, in the oceans? Water here, that is the nouns that is could be uncountable. This is the difference between how much and how many. You got it? The new vocabularies that is you have to pick out: rooms, school. Rooms and schools, okay? If somebody asks you what the meaning of school, what is the school? The school is a place of learning, the place which be special for education, the place which we got the knowledge which we're looking for, okay? That is we call a school. One of the most important institutions of education all over the world. That is concerning the basic school, secondary school, and after that we have university. As we mentioned the lesson before, we have university. And here in the basic school we have pupil. Secondary school we have student. University we have students. High education, that is we have researcher. Researcher, because the knowledge became so open, and then you will search according to the specialistic, that is you try to make it your own section, okay? We came to this last of the lesson so that we should have to make the time for translations. Have a look at this in order to get what that's mean exactly. Reader 1 that is mean كتاب المطالعة الأول. Lesson 16 that is mean الدرس السادس عشر. لدينا هذا السؤال: How many rooms are there in the school? كم عدد الغرف التي هنالك في المدرسة؟ سؤال جميل جدا. كم عدد الغرف هنالك في المدرسة؟ How many rooms are there in the school? This is the question that is we have here at the first sentence, okay? اللي هو كم عدد الغرف هنالك في المدرسة. يعني بأسلوب برضو إنك تتكلم به. خزن الكلام ده باللغة العربية وطلعه بالإنجليزي. كم عدد الغرف هنالك في المدرسة؟ How many rooms are there in the school? How many rooms are there in the school? Okay, this is the questions. The answer اللي هي الإجابة إلى هذا السؤال بنعمل متغيرات وبنجيب الرقم بعد ذاك للاسم المراد تحديد رقمه. There are 4 rooms in the school. هنالك عدد 4 غرف في المدرسة. في المدرسة، أوكي؟ السؤال اللي بعده: How many pens have you? سؤال مختصر جدا. How many pens have you? كم عدد أقلامك؟ كم عدد الأقلام التي تمتلكها؟ أنا أمتلك أو عندي 3 أقلام. I have 3 pens. لو ما عندك: No, I have not pens. No, I haven't pens. Okay? we came to the last of lesson 16, okay? Do not forget to make share. Do not forget to make comment, okay? Please to make comment because this information, it will arrive for the many numbers of the students all over the world. Thank you very much. See you on the next lesson, inshallah.